Welcome back, everybody. It hasn't been too long since we last did this because I was recently at Genesis, but welcome everybody to good old. It's not there yet. Hold on. give it a second. Capture card. Welcome everybody to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Member Battles. Here we go. Well, good morning, good night, or good afternoon, viewers, depending on your time zone. And this is Failboat's YouTube. Welcome everybody. Super Smash Bros. Is a very fun video game we're going to be playing here today. Create Arena. I've already set up the arena. I've already added my friends. We're going to get into it. So what do I want to open up with for my banter topics while we play some Super Smash Bros? What I want to open up with is plain and simply. By the way, every person will get one game, as is tradition. I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about number one. At Genesis, this wonderful Smash Bros. Tournament, I went to a Denny's, and boy was it an awful Denny's run. I want to talk about that. And number two, I want to talk about that apparently YouTube is offering membership tiers. So if you guys are familiar with me and my content, you'll know that I have YouTube members who, as you can see, are allowed to participate in some oh god, playing a video game other than Kirby's Rampage feels like a blessing. Who are allowed to play with me on these little membership games. We also have, like, I mean, I did them with Splatoon for a while. I do them with some other games. Members are usually just allowed to hop in and participate in whatever activities you can when you are a friend of someone on their Switch. Well, YouTube is going to be offering membership tiers soon. But what seems to make them a little bit more not Twitch-like is they're more like them. See, look, YouTube, instead of copying Twitch for this live streaming feature, I think has chosen to copy Patreon because it seems that they are based off of your own desired settings. So I can choose how much people can pay for some tiers. So I can make like a $2 tier, I can make like a $25 tier, maybe a $100 one. I don't think that's gonna be a thing, but we'll see. But there will be tiers, and then I can offer different rewards for however much you choose to back, which is actually very interesting because it seems that finally I'll have a way to decide how you can participate in the games and stuff like that. I'll probably have to come up with names for them too, different tier names. But I like the idea. There's an interesting idea behind that though. I'm looking forward to eventually getting that and diving into it, because then it brings up the question: what do I want for member tiers, and what can I offer for member tiers? Because right now for the $5 tier, for the default member tier, you get a bunch of emotes in chat. You get the ability to be added to the main account on my Switch, access to the lifeboat room on Discord. So you also sometimes get to see videos early, stuff like that. It makes me think, like, if I am eventually gonna get more expensive or more cheaper, probably both, membership options in addition to the $5 one, what would they offer? And one thought I had was either move the you being on a friend code to a later one, or keep that like a pretty generic, like, you know, if you're a member, you get added to the main account. And I just don't know. So one thing I thought of was maybe for like a $20 one. As you guys know, I main Mii Sword Fighter, and I play Mii's a lot on stream. Maybe for $20 tier, it's like a lotto. Your Mii gets entered into a lotto, and once a month, I switch to a different Mii to play Sword Fighter with. So let's say you wanted your Mii, your bootleg Shrek Mii, to be the Mii I play for a month. You would enter into that $20 tier, and then every month, I randomly choose a person to decide the Mii for that month. Sure, exactly. Goodbye, Game Leader. So maybe that could be a good way of doing it. Oh god, it's the plant. But yeah, that's pretty much that's my thought. What do you guys think? What are some? Oh no, this is big input delay. Okay, no, it's actually not that bad. A little bit of lag here and there, but I'm pretty impressed with Smash Ultimate's input delay online. Lag is whatever, but overall, I've had nothing but good experience. Nah, that's a lie. I've had a lot more good experiences than I have had bad experiences. I'll definitely say that. Overall, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, no. Hello there. The little goon. What a goon character it is. And thank you very, very much for the support. The Charmaster 420. How do I add you? So if you if you want to add me on the main account, what you gotta do, make sure you're on the Failboat Discord. HTTP discord.gg/Failboat. Make sure you're on there. Make sure your Discord settings are linked up so that way it's connected to your YouTube account. And then a bot should give you a member rank on the Discord, which should allow you to view a room called the Lifeboat Friend Code Room. And that is where you will be posting your friend code for me to see so I can add you. It's a little complicated, but not that bad. God. Piranha Plant's up smash is so solid. I know I was already very high percent, so any up smash would probably do me in. But it's a pretty solid up smash. I like the plant. Don't think it's my character. But I enjoy it. Do it. Do it. You fool. You fool! My reflector will absolutely tear that apart. Yeah, no. So I've actually been messing around with a Mii Sword Fighter a lot over these last few days because I found a tech. I've found a Mii Sword Fighter tech. And if anyone happens to play Cloud, Link, Ken, Ryu, or Ike versus me, I would be happy to show it to you. But there's a tech that I figured out. And I'm very eager in furthering it and learning who else it can work on. Because I've only experimented with like a fifth of the cast with it. But it's a very powerful tech. I haven't gotten down all of it. Or the best applications of it. But it pretty much allows me to get a lot more combo starters and kill confirms on those characters I listed off. Wow, he went right through that, didn't he? Armor. Pretty good. I agree with you, Neon Goat. Come here, buddy. I'm hunting for you. I'm hunting for you. Don't stick your neck out too far. What did I say? What did I say? Hey, thank you for the support. The Charmaster 420, and also Underfell Chara. How do I add you? I pretty much just explained it, but if you have any other questions, let me know. How do I link it through? I'm on mobile. So you should be able to link it in your settings. I don't know if you can link it on mobile. Pretty much, just do a Google search. Hold on one second there, buddy. Do a Google search, just see how to link a YouTube account to Discord. It's a little annoying on mobile because I don't know it as back of my hand. Like, who should I play, by the way, chat? I'm trying to think of characters I haven't played yet. I don't think I've played Duck Hunt Dog, Falco, or R.O.B yet. And I would like to find that. I would like to figure out how. Or figure out how. I would like to play them. I want to make sure I can play every character in this game. To at least a small degree. Oh lord, it's woohoo. Woohoo. I'm horrified. Alright. So how does one play? What is that up air? Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought his up air for a second was 2 kicks. There's just the blue water behind me. Interesting. I actually think that the Star Fox characters are pretty fun. I never really thought of them as my kind of thing for a while. And then I played Fox and I'm like, hey, you know what? Fox ain't too bad. He's very fun to play. Falco does not seem like my kind of character. I played him for a little bit in Melee, but man, I don't know. I don't have too much fun with him. Come here, buddy. I'm surprised Falco doesn't have the longer recovery. Like with his up B. I'm surprised his isn't significantly longer, considering how he's like a bird and stuff. I mean, he's got a very good double jump, don't get me wrong. Yoink! But yeah, I don't know. Can you please say hi? Hello. He's also got a pretty good reflector. I don't know how fast it comes out, but it's pretty good. Plus, you can go through the ground. He's an interesting character. Is that short hop? Hold on. No, okay, that's short hop. For a second, I thought I just short hopped up to like half the stage. Ow. You know, a sane person wouldn't have run into that. But we're playing Falco. Attack me. He landed to my left. That's good. Oh, I like down throw to short hop laser. Feels very stylish. Just take their jump real fast sometimes, maybe. Bam. Like, I do like how his lasers have a proper hit stun. Oh, I thought I was actually gonna send him somewhere. Never mind. A nair that sends people somewhere. How improper. I only use nairs that make them go nowhere. Okay, so can we talk about how I held left and it sent me to the right? I think I tapped to the right real fast, and then I'm like, okay, that's clearly bad, and I just held to the left. But apparently the game was like, never mind that. Ow. Boy, he really didn't go fast at all heading to the ground. Come here, buddy. There we go. Scoop him up. What if I can go through the stage? Like with my side B. Like on this ledge. Like this. It's a little complicated. I thought I just fell through the ground. I mean, I fell through the platform, but I thought I would held down and just fall through the earth. Falco just feels weird, man. I know I'm pressing too many buttons with him. I'm pressing a lot of buttons while playing this character right now. Sometimes what I'll notice whenever I play a character and they feel very slow, it's not necessarily because they're slow, but it's because I'm just pressing too many buttons. I'm pressing too many buttons randomly. Because the character will feel slow. Because I'm still in the end lag of the previous move I was trying to use. If I hadn't done that move in the first place, I wouldn't have felt so weighed down and so slow. This is something I noticed recently. What if I could shoot him through the ground? The world feels like a different place after Kirby's Rampage. I'm not gonna lie. I played Kirby's Rampage, and now the world feels different. Also, GG, my guy. What's the arena ID? You can only play if you're a member. Sorry about that, my guy. Free to watch. As always, free to watch. Alright, this is my first Failboat stream. Well, welcome, Honker. Alright. Let's see what's up next here. I don't want to do any more Falco. Good game, my guy. What am I up to now? Let me try R.O.B. Trying to think of all the characters I haven't played yet. I think R.O.B is definitely up there. Even though he's very good, I just haven't played him yet. We should see how many characters we can get through in this game. Or in this day. Because I think the last time I did viewer battles, or one of the last times, one of the last times I did viewer battles, I did, the top row of characters in an attempt to try and play as many as possible as I could in one stream. What I should do next time is what I should do for this stream is play the second row of characters. See how far we can go with that. Okay, hold on. Let me think for a second here. So if I'm playing as Mr. Robert himself, he's got a very strong neutral air. Takes a second to come out, but very easy to land with once it's actually out. Very strong aerial game as a whole. Got a spike, got a top. Got a very strong up air. A very scary character to play against. And he's even been buffed recently. Wait, if I can press down B next to it. No, I cannot. Instead, I'll get a spike ball in the face. Bop! Come here, buddy. Wow, good armor. I wonder how good that move is with landing. Using that down special to land. Because he gets all that armor. He can probably just eat through some attacks. I wonder. I know R.O.B also has a very good down throw to up smash game. Considering how it buries them. And can just demolish them past that point. We do have a Robert in our scene. I should just call him Robert. We do have a Robert in our scene. In our local Vermont Smash Brothers scene. Who is very good with him. But clearly that has not rubbed off on me too much. Other than the down throw up smash. I'm very bad at this game sometimes. He's doing the shield tilt. Bless. Bless. It's a goon. Alright. Let me try and go in a little bit more with this character. Honestly, like, the world does feel just so much different after Kirby's Rampage. I dare you to not be bad at Smash Bros. After completing Kirby's Rampage. A part of me has now views the Nintendo universe in a very different light. I'm trying to hit it like a Gordo. Get out of here, buddy. Get out of here, buddy. These players trying to make it look like they play Plant. So one thing, I'll give you guys some advice here. One thing, if you have a charge move, like the Toxic Mist, when you first charge it, it reminds people that you have it. Like, think of this. I'm scared. I am scared of... Uh-oh, that was side B. Of the Toxic Mist. So when I see you charging it, I'm gonna be shielding. Because I understand that you're probably gonna throw it out. Hold it onto it for a while. Make me forget about it. Because if I forget about it, I'll be way easier to hit with it. Oh, they're doing the thing I like to do. Cool. It's super aggressive. Is this just gonna kill him? Okay, I should be using side B more. That move is something. Don't reach across like that, buddy. Come here. Ow. Boy, just got pulverized. There we go. There we go. Air dodge out. Thank you. Oh, no. I even had to call out. He was air dodging out a little bit earlier in today's game. That top's coming down. There it is. Top takes a while. Come here, buddy. Ow. Side B. Let me have a side B on you. It might just kill. We have no idea how to... We have no idea until we find out. Nope. And that up smash is very good. Look out for that. Good. That almost killed him that early. That's not a safe move. If I'm being a little dumb, that move might bot me. But that little neck reaching move, if you like full charge it, you probably are not gonna have a fun time with it. Try to do 2 in a row. What am I doing? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something kind of goofy. I'm gonna try footstool to it. Hold on. Come here. No, it hit me! I wanted to just stare at it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Ah! I'm scared of it. Okay, I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! That went... No! That one went exceptionally further than I expected. Why are you guys saying Plant? I see people in chat just saying Plan F. Is it just like the misspell meme? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. What about Denny's? Thank you for the story. I appreciate it. Thank you, Solaris. Alright. Well, we're gonna go do the second row of characters, by the way. So here's the thing. But I never said plan. Usually when it's Moom or Flat, I'm the one to say it. I don't even know where plan came from. I mean, I guess I didn't say Moom or Flat originally. So who knows? And whatever takes off, man. Alright. So let me run this through you guys. There was a lot of things that happened with Denny's. So pretty much, day 3 of Genesis. The day has been pretty good so far. I'm hanging out with Yeet Smash and Nintendo and Nintendo's friends. And overall, the day is going pretty good. The day is going pretty good. We are watching Top 8 in the big Genesis theater. And it's running very late. I'm not sure if you guys watched Genesis. It was predicted to end at 10 p.m. It ended at like 12. So it ran like an hour or 2 or 3 hours ahead of time. Or, sorry, 2 or 3 hours late. And we were all very tired. We were all very hungry. After the top 8 was supposed to be an after party. The after party closes at 2. So now we only really have like an hour and a half to enjoy ourselves there. So we're like, okay, we should get in and out. We should get some food. But over the night, we became more uncommunicative with our ability to actually order food. Pretty much what this whole story chalks down to, up until Denny's, is poor communication. And pretty much that's it. A lot of poor communication. But like an excessive amount of it. I won't go into crazy detail other than it was just very hard to communicate with everybody. Pretty much, we ended up going to the after party for all of like 3 minutes before, oh, Stitch Face, before we were like, okay, it's boring here. Let's go get Denny's. That's literally how fast we left. Looking back, I really wish I stuck at that party. Because that party looked like it was pretty okay. It wasn't the worst it wasn't the worst party, but there was some pretty cool people there I wish I could have talked to. Either way, we're going to Denny's. We're on the road to Denny's. And once again, the party is currently Nintendo, Yeet Smash, Tom, and a bunch of Nintendo's friends. We're going to Denny's. And Denny's was where the story gets bad, which is why I call it a Denny's story. Oh, it's like not that? Okay, there we go. So, I have never been. I've been to a lot of Denny's in my lifetime. It's one of my favorite places to eat. Very easy food. So, very, very solid food, in my opinion. Good breakfast items. Has the infinite pancake deal for $4. My favorite thing to order. Which is what I ordered there. But we'll get to that when we get to it. By the way, yeah, infinite pancakes is $4. It's very good. Easy steal. It's pretty much a meme. It's a meme in the form of a restaurant. With decent food, too. We're going to Denny's. And this Denny's had the worst service I've ever experienced before. Also, GG's Flame Blade. Nice. It had the worst service. And oh god, what was the first thing? So we get out of the car, almost. Nintendo is pretty much riding in the trunk because we have no room in the car. So Ken is riding in the trunk. He gets out of the trunk. Or is trying to get out of the trunk. Yeet Smash is opening the trunk door. Yeet Smash thinks that the trunk door will stay open once he opens it. Alright. That was his first mistake of the night. Other than going to Denny's. He opens the trunk door. Ken tries to get out one leg at a time. And the door just slams back down on him. Just like... right onto Ken's ankle. And you can see the flinch and the ah from like behind the door. And we're like, oh, hold on. Hold on. I hate it. I got a Stitch Face. Let's go. No, he ducked it. Even the game wanted me to be rid of this thing. Even the game saw it and was like, give him a Stitch Face. Give him a Stitch Face. End it before it can lay eggs. And it's on the Sonic stage too. Oh, it's even better. So pretty much, Ken is now in pain. Not even emotional pain. He's just in pain. And poor guy is hobbling over to the Denny's. So we already feel kind of bad about that. We get in the Denny's. The man behind the counter. It was like his first day on the job. Also, good music, good music. It's actually very distracting because I love the song. It must have been his first day on the job. Because he's sitting back there. To describe the situation, by the way, there's like 3 families in this restaurant. Or 3 groups of people. Probably not families, but 3 groups of people. It's very empty. The guy behind the counter. The front desk, should I say. I apologize if I described this story wrong, in case Ken or any of his crew are watching here. Because details sometimes get twisted throughout the night, especially when I'm hungry. But I'll try and retell as best I can. He's sitting behind the counter, and he's typing away at his computer screen, trying to process an order or something. And I'm standing there, just sort of like I'm being polite. I'm letting him take his time. He's clearly in the middle of an order. The screen's sort of towards us a little bit, so I can sort of see he's in the middle of an order. And I'm like, you know, alright, I'll just let him do his thing. About 3 minutes go past, and he's still, like, he hasn't looked up. And I'm like, okay, am I gonna say something? Or, like, eventually a lady walks over, and she asks, like, oh, hey there, how many people? And we had 7 people in our party. So I'm like, alright, so, you know, it's 7 people. And she's like, okay, we'll have to build you a table, no problem. You know, pretty much just saying that we'll have to push tables together in order for it to a table to accommodate 7 people. No problem. She heads into the back room. We are still standing there. Pretty much everyone else has decided to sit down. I'm still standing up there in front of the desk. Oh, that's an awful face. I'm standing up there in front of the desk. And another 5 minutes go by. The dude is still typing at his monitor. At this point, after an audible 5 minutes of standing at this counter at Denny's, I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm just curious as to when he's going to look up. I don't even want to say anything. I just want to know when he's going to look up. Like, will he find me? Anyway, so he walks off after another minute or so. And he starts to walk over again. But he's keeping his head down. It's like... I almost feel bad because it's like a social anxiety thing. It looked like a big social anxiety kind of a thing, you know? Where like, someone's clearly trying to avoid eye contact with someone, but they still have to get somewhere. It's like trying to go to a class, but the bully is guarding the front door. Hold on, let me like not be bodied by SB on here. And you just like want to go into the class, but you know if you look up, the bully is gonna start hazing you. That's what he looked like. Is that gonna kill? Let's go. And I was like, oh no. So he sits back down, or he sits back down. He leans over his computer again, and gets back to work on typing. And I'm like, okay, this guy's got to have some kind of complicated order to be still at this. Another 5 minutes pass. I am standing there. Everyone else has decided to sit. They've offered me to sit, but I'm like, you know, no. I'm tired. I regret not going to that party. And frankly, I want to be a pain. You know, if you don't see me, I want to at least be standing in your face. It's easy for you to forget about someone once they're out of your sight. But if they're constantly in your sight, you know, you're gonna want to deal with them. I know I'm not encouraging to be, you know, a bad person to employ, to, you know, fast food workers. What I'm saying is, you know, make sure you're seated. Make sure you can at least get in at a table, especially if there's a bunch of empty ones. Either way, I'm standing there, and for another 5 minutes, this guy is typing at his computer, and I'm like looking over, and he's on an order. He's definitely ordering. He's definitely doing something. And, you know, we're just sitting there for a good long while. And eventually he walks away again. I'm like, okay. He's definitely doing something. After another minute, he comes back out. Front desk, there he is. Like clockwork. I am very bad at recovering his bastard. GG and Espion. Just type. He comes back 1 minute later. And guess what he starts to do? He starts typing at his computer. And I'm just standing there. Like, I feel like I was a ghost. I feel like I'm dead. I'm a spirit. Unable to interact with the corporeal world. I'm just a witness to life. Alright. I'm just hanging out. Ice climbers, let's do it. And eventually, he walks away again. At this point, another customer who's been waiting a little bit turns to me and is like, "How long have you been waiting for?" I'm like, 20 minutes. I've been sat here for a while, my guy. And he takes the first move and tries to like pull over someone from like the back room. He pretty much waves someone down. And luckily someone comes over, not the guy who was typing. Because I'm fairly certain he hasn't looked up in his entire life. But like, I have still never made eye contact with that guy. Eventually someone comes over. And I don't really know. They help him. They help the guy who flagged her over. Because he just wanted to place an order there. He didn't want to get seated. He just wanted to place an order there. No problem there. But I'm pretty much like, hey, you know, I've been waiting for a while. Can we get seated? And they're like, oh yeah, no worries. And then they help out the guy. So I'm like, okay, well, clearly there is a worry. We've been here for a while. But I didn't say that, of course. You know, I'm trying to be respectful. Eventually, I can start to see some people coming out from the back room. And they start to clean off tables. And I promise you guys, it would not be hard to set up the required amount of seats to form a proper table for 7 people. I'm looking over at it, and I see them like cleaning the tables, and I literally walk over and I'm like, hey, there's a big table right here, and there's a small table right here. You cool if I just like push this over, and we have a table? Like, this would take literally 1 minute of work to form this table. And I remind you, it's pretty much an empty restaurant. There is like no one around. So it's not, I don't even feel bad because they were busy or anything. No, there's just no one. So she was like, no, don't do that. Let's set it up over here. And she starts to push three smaller tables together to form a 7-seater. Also, I just got bodied. Good game, CreeperCon. And eventually we walk over to our table. And by the way, I will just note that we still set the table up. The employee moved 1 table, and we moved the other 2. So despite waiting for 20 minutes, we were still the ones who set up the table. So we sit down. They take the normal amount of time to come around with the drinks and the order. If the restaurant were like half full, but they take a long while, you know, in comparison to there being no one there. They take a good long while, especially because I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. I will also remind you guys, it's about 1:30 at this point. So the after party was pretty much almost closed before we even got our food. So, everyone's taking their time to order. No problem. And... oh, down is the flip, right? Good. And... oh, boy. So, she comes over and asks to take our orders. As always, you know, that's sort of how it works. Luckily, it was not the guy who was typing from before. Luckily, it was a nice waitress who was just trying to help us out and move along our day. So, will I not try and immediately die to this Dr. Mario? Never mind. Let me just remember the next part of the story here, while also trying to play Smash decently well. As you can tell, my Smash play is garbage when I try to tell stories. Oh, jeez. Especially with playing characters I don't play. It just crumbles apart. So, I order unlimited pancakes because it's optimal. It's $4, literally unlimited pancakes. This is how unlimited pancakes works. In case you've never ordered it for yourself, or ordered an unlimited item. They bring out 3 pancakes upon the first order. Then, at your request, they will bring out 2 additional pancakes and keep that going until you're full or they run out of batter. Which, probably you'll be full before anything else happens. Sorry, I know I haven't read some super chats, I just want to finish the story. So... they eventually bring out the pancakes. And you know what? I've been a big grumpy boy. I've been grumpy. I don't know anyone here. People are fighting. There's been some bad communication throughout the party. I, wasn't able to go to the party. And frankly, I just wanted to eat some food. You know what I mean? I was a grumpy boy. And eventually, food comes out. And those first 3 pancakes, man, made me happy. Suddenly, I was laughing. I was talking with the group again. You know what I mean? I was in high spirits. I was like, maybe this night isn't going to be so bad after all. And then all my frustration returned after I waited 20 minutes for my next order of pancakes. And there's a detail I forgot to say. When our awesome waitress came out with the pancakes for the first order, when she came out with the initial 3 pancakes, I recognized that the service was pretty slow, and I immediately placed in my order for the next 2 pancakes. I was like, okay, it's gonna take them a while to get them out, so I might as well order it before I even take a bite of the first order. You know what I mean? Be optimal about it. So hopefully they'll be out in like 5 minutes, maybe even a couple minutes after I finish eating the first wave. Well, you see. That didn't seem to matter to them. Because 20 minutes later, people were talking about packing up, people were talking about leaving, people were already starting to ask for the bill, and I'm sitting there. Mr. Happy Boat had gone back to full grump. Because I'm sitting there and I still haven't gotten my pancakes. I'm just looking for 2 pancakes. I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Your guy just wants to eat. I'm full grump. All the anger from before and more has returned. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I look up at the desk. Again, 20 minutes. And by the way, my friends have been like, okay, so we ready to leave? And I've said multiple times, like, no, I'm still waiting on the pancakes. I'm starting to get more and more angry through the night here. Less and less forgiveness in my tone. I'll look at the counter. And there he is. Still typing. Same guy from before. Don't know what order he was on. But someone must have... if I thought my food was taking a long time, someone's probably having like a panic attack over theirs. Alright. But next to him, luckily next to him, is the manager. I can tell because he's wearing a red shirt. A buttoned-up red shirt. Usually dictating that he is the manager. The manager is standing right there. The manager felt like the only sane person in this group. Or maybe because he was scary to all the other employees. Because I'm like, hey. My tone was very tired, by the way. My tone was very fed up. I'm like, hey, look. because I never complain at restaurants. I'm like, hey, look, I'm here with my friends. I've been waiting 20 minutes for my unlimited pancake order. I just want 2 pancakes, my guy. You know, I've been waiting an hour and a half to get seated. I just want my pancakes. And the guy's like, okay, yeah, no problem, no problem. The pancakes come out 1 minute later. People are terrified of the man in the red suit. The manager says the word, and pancakes rain from the sky. Because 1 minute later, the pancakes come out of that kitchen. And you know how fast I eat them? As fast as they took them to come out. They're done in 2 minutes. Those 2 pancakes barely last the minute, I'll be honest. I am done with those pancakes instantly. But my group wanted to leave. And boy, did I not want to wait longer. I have already waited a total of just under 2 hours for 5 pancakes. Standing most of the time. Unfortunately, there is no amazing punchline. I'm a very passive person. I try and be very respectful at restaurants. I wish I could end this story with, I went up there and I said I refused to pay. And I'll tell you what, if those pancakes took any more than 1 minute, I probably would have. But at the end of the day, I was pretty respectful. I was like, all right, fine. Here's the 4. Also, because it was $4. It's not like I'm gonna go too upset with 4. If the meal was $10, I would be like, yeah, I'm not paying for this. But it was $4, and I was like, whatever. I was grumpy about it. And I didn't give a tip. So there. But at the end of the day, my advice to you guys is if you have to stand and wait for some guy to seat you and never make eye contact with you for like 30 minutes before you're seated, leave now. Leave before it's too late. Get out of there. Or just immediately ask for the manager. No one likes being that guy. Customer service people work really hard sometimes. But then there's some bad apples that really just make the whole experience much tougher to go through. No, I don't want to say bad apples. They could just be having a rough day. But I'm just saying, man. At the end of the day, don't be afraid to speak up about that. Or at least just be like, hey, look, I just want to get food. Don't be unreasonable. That's the main lesson. Good to be reasonable, bad to be unreasonable. And that's pretty much the story. Once again, there is no amazing pop-off to it. But I hope you guys listen. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to whatever that chat was about. How have I not died, by the way? Okay, well, you know, like clockwork. All right, let me read some things in chat. But is he still typing? I would not doubt it, my guy. Let me read in chat here. Okay, thank you for the support. Neon Zane, hey, hi, I wanted to donate again. Can you do Wolf, please? I can do Wolf. Maybe kick Sumiki. Actually, I think they'll kick themselves. I believe in Sumiki. I have to go through Dr. Mario next too. Dr. Mario's next. Someone remember that. Where's Wolf? Cool. Perfect. I'll just keep Sumiki myself there. Let's see. David support the Charmaster 420. Go on Discord and check if long code is there. I think since we're almost at the end of this session, I'm just gonna add you for the next one. David support sent the Espeon. That was sweet. Thanks for playing, Dan. No problem. All right, let me actually focus on the video game. Also, why on earth is this stage still on my Switch? No. Bad. Shoot him down. All right. So what do I think of Wolf? I think I've played him literally once ever. Clearly, I'm a god at him. Yeah, I think I've played him literally once ever. He's an interesting character. Very poor recovery in exchange for very high offensive, like, pressure. Strong kill power. This forward tilt is actually ridiculous. And he's used by Zachary, the wonderful child prodigy. I'll play that game. If you want to stand there doing nothing, baby, I will definitely take you up on the offer to get some free damage. Yeah, his up air is extremely good. So I can just like juggle people up here. Hopefully kill them. Nice true combo. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. But yeah. I agree, Tello. Wolf is a little bit like the Roy. Or is a little bit like the Roy to Marth. Wolf to Fox is like the Roy to Marth. On stage power, much up. Off stage power, much down.
Weaklings, a lot of them.
At least I think that's what you said. Because now he just said, wait, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, what's up, Taylor? Yeah, I guess you're okay. So I guess Taylor did not say that. Understood. I'm playing Roy against you. Oh, I'm dumb. Let me do, who should I play, chat? I haven't made a me in a while. I should do that. Who should I play? Plant? Understood. Very understood. Let's do it. And thank you for the support, Sharpmaster420. Check my other super chat. No problem. Thank you for the support, Dually Mainer. How do you like my me? His name is Static. I am not a fan of that. It's something. I'll definitely tell you that. It is definitely something. Plant is so weird. What a strange character he is. I can't tell if I enjoy him or not. See, I heard that he was supposed to have three jumps, but unfortunately does not, which is a little bit feels bad, man. Like if he had 3 jumps, I'd be so much more about this character. That was a solid like 50 damage, or 30 maybe. Like he's so fun, but like I don't know. I'm not super in love with him. It's a weird thing. Wow, that actually got me. That killed me? Oh, man. I did not expect that to kill me. The music is a bop. I agree. All right. Let me see what I can do with my last stock of Piranha Plant here. Let me see how much damage I can put on. Let's see what I can do here. No jump. I feel putting out a small toxic cloud is actually very effective for like mind game stuff, because people still want to jump over it. No one wants to run through the toxic cloud. Dead. That worked. Everyone just wants to avoid the toxic cloud as a whole. So it's like there's no major difference between a big toxic cloud and a small one. Oh, good phantom hit. I'm spooked. You right. Yup. Perhaps I shouldn't have gone for the projectile at the ledge. Good game, guy. Do random next. Works every time, I'm sure. It's like you blink and someone's down to talk. That's either because I'm focusing or rambling. Good game, Taylor. Let's keep it going. Next up. I said I was gonna do Doc if I'm not mistaken. There we go. How long have we been streaming for here? Hold on. Wait, hold on a minute. Neon Goat, didn't I already fight you today? Please do not rejoin the lobby if I've already fought you today. That way we can get through as many people as possible. Or give as many people opportunities as possible. Thank you, Neon Goat. Oh, wow. Okay. So how does one do Dr. Mario? So I did a lot of Mario in Smash 4. But, like, I haven't really touched him at all in Ultimate. Like, Mario's interesting. And apparently Dr. Mario is better than Mario in this game. Which, I don't know if that's true. But I would be willing to believe it. Given how I don't know too much about Mario. Because Dr. Mario has a ridiculously good down special. And he has a spike. Like, he definitely has the makings for a very strong character. Perhaps a good juggle game. Though that is yet to be seen. He seems like a very good character. I don't really know where he would fall in a proper tier list. I wanted to try and reflect him, so I used down B, because me sword fighter. I forgot his side B. That's okay, we get those kill trade-offs. Alright, let's see it. Let's see what you got here, Squilly. I'll hunt for you the best I can. It's kind of fun going through all these different characters. Because, man, there's so many different ways to play this video game. It's so cool. If you're not a fan of one playstyle, I'm sure there's another playstyle for you. Even if you just want to do like a couple big fast moves. We still got like Bowser. We got some Deeds action for like ranged heavyweight. There's so many different characters in this game, man. So many different playstyles. If only we had one with a spear. Or blocks to build with. What a nice playstyle that would be. What a fun world that would be. And man, we're gonna be getting... I predict within a month or two, we will be knowing what the next Smash DLC fighter is. Isn't that crazy to think? Within a month or two, we will know what the next Smash DLC fighter is. I mean, personally, how long is E3 away? How long is it going to take for us to get to E3? Because what I would imagine is we're going to have one character revealed before E3, and then one more for E3. That would not surprise me at all. It's also kind of weird how we haven't had a single Direct or Nintendo event since Joker was announced, and that wasn't even a Nintendo event. I missed them. I'm eager for my January Direct, which we are very much not getting, given... Also, I'm dead. Given how it's very long... It's been a long time since January. Good game, Squilly. Can you do more Photoshop? Oh, totally. I'll totally do more Photoshop eventually. Down B helps Dr. Mario's recovery. In Smash 4, but not in this game. Let's only do like 2 or 3 more battles. 2 or 3 more battles, and then we're gonna end it off there. Thank you for support, the Charmaster 420. That was my friend. Yes, yes. I'll be sure to add it afterwards, as long as it is in the Discord room. Alright, Pichu. I use this Pichu. Let's end off the stream well. What's the arena ID? Arena ID doesn't matter, because I'm only adding friends. Only adding members. Alright, let's do it. You know what's actually kind of exciting? Oh, he has an apple! I'm very excited because YouTube has now finally let me have the join button next to my videos. So if you guys aren't aware, when you become a YouTube member, you need to click a join button. However, YouTube has finally allowed me to have my join button next to the subscribe button on all my videos. So it should be theoretically, much easier for you to actually become a sponsor, or for you to find where the sponsor button is. Or the member button. Which is very exciting. Because one of the issues, oh, I almost had that. One of the issues I always had with YouTube, with YouTube gaming, or with the member program as a whole, was it could be very hard to understand where the join button was. So now it should be like nice and easily accessible. And I'm hoping that reduces the confusion for a lot of people. Whoa. Here, buddy. Oh wait, I have forward tilt. I forgot! I have the stupid move. It goes super fast and kills super early and trips. The great move. I'm super salty about forward tilt. The little tickle toe. Oh, this could be good. Nope, I'm bad. It's so good. Bop. Comes out, hey, you whiffed something. Let me kill you for it. Oh, that's cool. Beep. Also, good music, by the way. I'm glad we have this as our background song. Let me smack that apple. Hold on. Come here. Also, that back air is really good, ain't it? I've fought a lot of Pichu. Haven't played a lot of Pichu. Yeah, I heard this back air is like really strong. What? I totally angled that up to the right. Thank you. Goodbye. By that I meant the hydrant. Goodbye. I should try to get a spike. Let me try to remember all of the stupid things about Pichu. His thunder comes out very fast. You can do like a bunch of them in very quick succession. He's got solid little nair. Ground game is good. Pulls people in with a lot of his moves. Dies, unfortunately, very early. Ow. But not early enough to die at 118. Ah, never mind. I take that back literally 1-to-1. Good game, cheater. Alright, last two. We're gonna end it off here. Idea for the next Photoshop memes could be changing the faces of fighters and Spanish ultimate. Oh yeah, definitely. That seems like a great way to go with it. Alright, next character. Well, I already did Falco earlier today, so I'll go to Marth. I like Marth a lot. Who's your most wanted character? Other than Bandana Waddle-Dee, it would probably have to be Steve from Minecraft. And oh my gosh. So, what is it? What is it? So, a while ago, there was... Hold on, I'm getting a little bit body here. A while ago, there was a a leak, so to speak, of someone who had predicted the 5 DLC fighters. Do I think this leak is real? No. But it sparked a lot of discussion because who he proposed for the second fighter after Joker would be the Dragon Quest guy. Now, the Dragon Quest guy isn't what makes me hopeful for this leak, quote unquote. What makes me hopeful for it is the next character he predicted was Steve from Minecraft. And I'll be honest with you guys. I only care about the leak because if it was real, then hey, we get Steve from Minecraft. Also, let's go. Maybe kill? No, I should have angled that better. Or tried to get the exact tipper. That's okay. Wow, that reached me. Yeet! Oh, wow. It's a very long range on that sword. So yeah, I don't remember any of the other characters in that, other than Steve was the third character to get announced, and that Dragon Quest guy was the second. Which, hey man, works with me. I don't know anything about Dragon Quest or the guy involved with it, but I would love to learn if it meant Steve from Minecraft being in. I believe also he predicted Master Chief would get in. Man, it's kind of funny to me how Smash has evolved. Because think about it. Like, remember when Master Chief and all those characters were just memes? Like, he'll never actually be in. Let's add Master Chief to Smash. Like, no one actually ever believed that it could one day be possible. It's like, what just like a strange time that Master Chief, that there's actual discussion as if Master Chief would work in, or could actually happen in Smash. Also have a counter. What haven't happened to you? I have a side B. That's what happens when I just don't say anything. This is what happens when I try and play Smash while saying things. I tried to counter. I forget very obvious stuff. Either way, good games, Max. Me too. Last game. Last game. If you get into the lobby after, actually, I just want to kick Max. Me too. That way, we get out for the last person. All right, the last person I will be fighting today is Tomacho. Tomacho. So Max, me too, just don't leave the lobby. That way, no one else can get in. Alright. But yeah, man, Steven Smash, please. Lucina will be the last character for today. Like I said, man, if Steve gets into Minecraft, if Steve makes it in, I will become a Minecraft streamer for an entire month. I'll probably just only do Nintendo stuff. But I will be doing a bunch of Minecraft content on the channel again. Oh, it's Shaggy. Oh, Lord, it's Shaggy. I'm scared. Wait a minute. You're holding shield a lot, aren't you? Shaggy's challenged me. A god of gods. Don't shield this. Dude, the ultimate mind game. Dude, bouncing off those weird little rope things, quite literally ropes, like, throws me off. It interrupts so many things. Oh, I wanted to roll in. I didn't expect him to land so close, though. I'm checking. It's a shield check real fast. See, here's the thing. Shaggy might be incredibly strong. He just killed me at 50. I guess that's the power of Shaggy. Well, how strong is he when he reflects his attack? Back at himself. Hold on. Back at himself. Bam. I'll use your power against you, Shaggy. The brawler of many faces. Try to poke, try to poke, try to poke. I'll take the opportunities where I can get him. Wow. Just, yikes! The double up the intercept. Fighting against Shaggy is futile. He moves too fast for the human mind to comprehend. If you take a stock, it's just because of his own attack. Although that did some damage. Oh, okay, or that. I thought he was doing a reverse forward smash, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Wall combos. Quite literally not ready. Come here, Shaggy. Come here, Shaggy. I may not be able to destroy the demon, but let me do the best I can. I have to end him with his own power. Bait him into an attack. And end his life like that. It's the only way to truly seal him. I guess that's a good way too. Gamer. Let's do it. That's cool that you can do that. I had no idea. Let's poke away at him. His eyes glue when he parried that. That's actually sick. Juggle him. Don't let him touch the ground. Don't let him regain his power. Not like this. I'm at kill percent. But so is he! Lucina has done it!
I won.
I won. Shaggy mercilessly gives me the win. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time for whatever I feel like doing. It's been a fun little live stream. We went on for 45 minutes extra. I'll tell you what, man, that second game certainly did something to me. Kirby's Rampage, huh? Maybe that'll make a fun video. Bye, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Tune next time for whatever I feel like doing. We have what YouTube tells me is 417 people here. Let's see. Let's get a raid. You guys remember that when YouTube said there were like 10 of you, but the chat was still moving as normal? I knew it was weird that YouTube was doing something. I knew the view count looked a little oddly low. Glad to know you guys are still hanging out. All right, gaming.youtube.com. Let us see who we're selecting for our raid today. Live. Who is live? No, don't go to live. Go to games. Let's see. Smash Bros. Ultimate. Who is streaming? Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've rated this guy. I don't think I've rated this guy before, but he's pretty cool. Alright, guys. I got your target for today. Be sure to grab a bunch of hearts. Hold them close to you. And drop them in his chat. For like a minute. Before just hanging out and supporting his content. I don't know too much about his content. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty good caster. The person I want to throw you over to today is going to be Blackanola. So thank you all for watching. Tune next time for whatever I feel like doing. Here's a link to his stream. Drop a bunch of hearts in there and have a good day, everybody. Bam. See you around, everybody.